Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. I'm so much better in 3D in person. Yeah, I know. That's why I made a whole guide about meeting people in the wild in person. It works to your benefit. Let me share with you what I've had to share with numerous female, sometimes male clients over the years. The scenario is, let's take a woman for this example, 45 years old, who feels she wants to date somebody her age, 45 or 40, somewhere between there, because she has the impression that because she's very youthful, very active, has a specific lifestyle, that she needs somebody who is younger to keep up with her. And I explain, great, that might work out fabulously, but you're going to have to meet that person on your own, in person, in real life, in 3D. Because on the dating apps or with me as a matchmaker, men who are 40 are not going to say, yeah, give me a woman who's 5 years older than me. Most people just don't think like that. However, in the real world, I tell her, if you're out with a girlfriend, chucking out some live music and enjoying it and having a great time full of your own positive energy, certainly a man of 40, 43 years old will notice you, get your vibe and think you're super cool and pretty, and will come over, talk to you, or you can talk to them in 3D, in real life. And things, this could be your next husband, I say to her. But you're not going to meet that person on the apps. You're going to have to do it in real life. So yeah, for sure, most of us thrive in 3D. The way you move in the world is a picture, or rather a movie, about who you are. Much more reliable than a snapshot of a quick moment in time. And that's what I want to talk with you about today. Why you need that balance of putting yourself out there in the real world combined with other things. The benefits, the challenges, and best practices. Hope you'll stick around because that's what's on the agenda. Watch somebody enter a room and notice how much you can perceive about who this person is and also who they believe themselves to be. The way she smiles or tilts her head, the way he grins and rubs his chin. By the way, I'm holding a little dog right here. Want to say hello to Lula? Oh, here's Tallulah. She wanted to say hello. She had a little cough, a tickle in her throat, and I decided to relax her, see if we could make it stop. We make it stop, Tallulah, just by rubbing your neck. Huh? Is it gone away? Can't give her a cough drop. I can only give her love. The way someone puts their hands through their hair, this will always be true. These are the things that we fall for. In real life is where attraction lives. But most of us have to at least survive in the digital world, so we may as well be decent at it. Let's focus on maximizing our online self with a few tips for better digital authenticity and, of course, dating success. Number one, this is why photos don't translate and dates from apps don't always translate to physical attraction or even knowing who this person is who will show up. You ever been surprised on a first date that you don't even recognize this person from their photos? We can't be surprising people in the wild. Once we get to the wild, we cannot be not looking like our photos. So please take photos that look like you, share them proudly, make sure they're up to date, make sure they show all of you. I have so many episodes on dating profile pictures and what to do. There's one right here. They just fly by all the time. They're ubiquitous. And then to not have those surprises with the other person, make sure that you have a video conversation prior to meeting them in the real world, so that when you show up, you know who this person is going to be, that they look somewhat like what you're expecting. They are a real person, and you can learn a little bit more about them during a quick video call just to get mildly acquainted before gussing yourself all up or shaving your face and putting on aftershave in your best shirt and traveling across town. Most of us are better in real life because of posture and presence. And I think that knowing that about yourself, or if it's something you have to work on, is really important. You are broadcasting something when you walk into a room. You should know what it is. You should have that honed so that it's saying what you want to be saying when people see you, notice you, or meet you for the first time. When that is working for you and not against you, you are definitely better in 3D and in person to any other way that somebody could bump into you or see your picture somewhere, see you on TV or on the interwebs. I don't just say that as filler. I really believe that you need to be paying attention to your posture and your body language. Number 3, be open to laughing in all situations, because laughing is a choice and also our best look. Plus, joy is contagious. So why would you not want to spread that around? You get to choose in person to be in a good mood, and every time you have the opportunity to laugh, to take it. My mother does this. You know my mother from the end of the episode. She's always looking for her next laugh. She's a junkie. And they say it keeps you healthy and it makes you live longer. So being able to see somebody that you're attracted to and have them laugh, make them laugh, how pleasurable is that for us when other people find joy and amusement from something we've said? You can't really do that unless you are in the real world in 3D. When you're there, take advantage of that and soak that energy up when you or somebody else has the opportunity to laugh. Number 4, looking our best goes without saying, but that effort we put into showing up in real life, in person, is going to beat somebody meeting us in any other way, hands down, every single time. Because you may think that I look nice today, how I showed up for you here in my sweater with the little gold around it, and I put on some gold earrings so I would be pleasing to the senses, but I'm wearing pajama bottoms with a dog in my lap. It's not the real world here, no matter what you think you're seeing on your computer, phone, or tablet, right? So meeting someone in person is always going to give you the full picture, and there's something important about that. I think that does go without saying. Number 5, relaxing allows our real selves to show up as our best selves. You should maybe have a mantra, some breathing techniques, and a positive mindset to fall back on. You can always use my door jam thing to get you started. That's a client of mine made that up years ago, where she would stand outside wherever she was meeting this person on a date that I'd planned for her. She would take a moment, center herself, and right before she entered the threshold into this new place, she would say something to herself. Hers was something about just going to go in, be open, be my best self, and have a nice time getting to know somebody new. So she was just not setting up unrealistic expectations, putting a lot of pressure on either herself or this other person, was just going to be in the moment, and she used that moment to remind herself to stay present. So you can always use that if you have something else that works for you or something in particular you're working on. But to take that quick moment for yourself before meeting somebody in real life is really kind of a great idea. Try it out. See if it works for you. Just a quick reminder here. I saw that I had my tripod over in the corner and realized that multiple photos for better representation of what we truly look like with a variety of angles and viewpoints is very important, as you know. But I just wanted to remind you that you don't need professionals to do that for you. You can use a tripod or set up your phone or camera, whatever you choose to use, on something that is tripod-like. Tall table, a stool, a ladder, a bookshelf, whatever, to take pictures of yourself in all those ways so that there is an accurate representation, and that when you do show up in 3D, people are pleasantly surprised you are what they thought you were going to be. Next up, I was remembering that some apps actually allow for video now. If the one you're using does that, don't disregard that opportunity. Take advantage and make good use of that option. You get to show a little bit of your personality, how your eyes do light up when you actually enter a frame, if not a room. You get to talk and be yourself and really kind of show off who you are, your vibe, right? You get to show your vibe so that someone is going to be even more attracted to you than they could possibly be from a handful of photographs. Don't miss out on that opportunity if your app has that. The goal is to be your best self, whether it's in photographs, videos, or meeting somebody in the real world, in person, IRL. So just to reiterate one more time, video chats before meeting, I really want you to be doing this anyway so you can get some information and a feel for who this person is that you'll be meeting. You have the technology again. Why would you not see this person for a quick 5 minutes before driving 20 minutes or an hour to spend time with them. Sure, we're all better in 3D. Sometimes we have to contend with technology because it is what it is, and it gives us an opportunity to meet people outside our social circle that we would not otherwise bump into or meet. Our friends don't know them, they don't work with us, they don't live from our house to the gym to the grocery store type of a situation. Might as well take advantage of that. I have lots of people who have met people that they ended up with on a dating app. Don't be exclusionary just because it's not the best, and do take advantage of my guide, How to Meet People in the Wild. It's very comprehensive, tons of information, everything you need to know to put yourself out there and connect with people if you feel like you need an extra bit of confidence out there. So I hope you found that interesting or helpful. If you did, please give the episode a thumbs up. Got an extra episode here for you that I thought you might enjoy. Some tips that could be helpful for you moving forward. Check that out. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, have a good one.